Dylan. It's so nice to meet you in person. Thank you for coming in today.
Good morning, Miss Russell. Yeah, I'm really excited to be in your classroom today and to get a chance to talk to you about, interning in your classroom.
That's great. So if you don't mind, we'll just jump right in and I'll start asking you some questions.
Sure.
All right. So the first question I have for you, pretty easy one. Why don't you just tell me a little bit about who you are?
Okay. I'm I'm Dylan Phillips. I am a graduate, I'm a graduate of Glen Oak High School, which is on the northeastern side of the state. I graduated with really good grades. Right now I am in my second year of my teaching program at Bowling Green State University, and I like to do art.
Oh, that's great. What kind of art do you do?
So I do a nice mix of like traditional art. I like to paint acrylic and oil on canvas, and I do a little bit of digital art too.
Oh, that's fun. I have a good friend of mine who is a very good acrylic painter.
Oh, that's so exciting. I see you have some artwork behind you too, so yeah.
Yeah, he actually did those.
Oh, I love them. Yeah, they're perfect for a classroom, right?
Yeah. All right, Dylan. So let me see here. The first question I have for you is, what relative experience do you have? I know you're still a student.
Yeah.
But any experience you think might be helpful, why don't you just go ahead and tell me about that, and I'm eager to hear all about you.
Yeah. Well, like you said, I have less experience than I would like. Last year we didn't get to go out into the field for experiences due to the COVID-19 virus. But in high school, I was like I wouldn't say secretary, but I worked with some of the teachers as a senior to do things in their classroom.
Okay, well, can you tell me a little bit more about the type of work that you did as the teacher's secretary?
Yeah, so I did a little bit of like copying papers and some like more clerical work, kind of making sure things were organized, helping move desks around. When we got towards the end of my senior year, I was doing things like helping students that had missed days of school kind of catch up on what we had talked about, and like if they had homework or questions about what we did in class, I could help work with them while the teacher did small group work or things like that. So a lot of one-on-one sort of instruction.
Okay, so would you say that kind of work that you did was similar to tutoring then?
Yeah, it would say it's similar to tutoring.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that.
Of course.
My next question for you, did you have something? You just gonna ask something?
No, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. My next question I have for you is what subject or grade are you most comfortable teaching?
Yeah, so right now my focus is integrated language arts, and my content band would be 7th to 12th grade. That said, I'm probably most comfortable right now in the 9th, 10th grade area, but I have a lot of experience working with younger kids too. I babysat when I was younger, and I really enjoy working with smaller children, younger children. I think they're a lot of fun, and it makes learning a little more fun. So
yeah, they're definitely fun.
Mm-hmm. I should ask you in return, what grades do you teach, and what subjects do you teach?
That's a great question. I actually teach. I myself am a language arts and reading comprehension teacher.
Okay.
My main grades of focus are 7th through 8th, so
okay.
The middle school ages.
Great.
Yeah. So I think you answered this in your answer to my last question, but would you say that you're comfortable with a wide range of ages then?
Yeah, I'm definitely more comfortable with like the younger end. As we get to like 11th, 12th grade, it's a little uncomfortable because like I'm still pretty young, and I want them to be able to see me as an authority figure, or more like an adult, someone who can help them in the classroom as opposed to like a fellow student. And so I feel that that's easier for me at the 7th, 8th grade level.
Okay, thank you. My last question for you. What are some challenges you have in this classroom in particular?
So I was working with my professor, and she gave us sort of a context for learning for the school district in the classroom. And I see that you have a couple students who are English as a second language, or ESL students.
Yes.
And I know that those students appear a lot in classrooms, especially in northern Ohio. And so they're a demographic that I need to learn to work with and to, differentiate instruction for. And I don't quite know how to do that yet, so I'm expecting some difficulty as I try to get used to that, serving that population.
Of course, yeah, that is one of the biggest challenges that we face here in this district. But I can say that we do have a great support system when it comes to learning how to deal with those challenges that you just mentioned. And I think, we have plenty of teachers who are more than willing to help you out as you navigate that challenge.
Right, that's great.
Those are all the questions that I have for you. Do you have any more for me?
Yeah, I have one or two. The first one I wanted to ask is, what is your sort of philosophy of teaching? What's really important to you in your classroom?
Right. Well, I think my biggest, if I were to break down my philosophy, the biggest goals that I have, are obviously all the hot topic things that the teachers will tell you, like active learning, all the buzzwords that we usually hit. But if I had to break it down further, I would say that my main goal is to create a classroom in which everyone feels welcome, and create a classroom where no question is viewed as being a bad question, and my students can feel comfortable to really push their boundaries and step outside their comfort zone. So I focus a lot on inclusion and making a safe space for the kids.
Yeah, it sounds like you find a student-centered classroom to be important.
Yes, that is a great way to phrase it, Dylan.
Cool. And then the only other question I have is, we're asked to kind of push our boundaries as we do our internship with teachers. And one of the things that I don't have a lot of experience with that I was wondering if you would help me with is lesson planning. So if this ends up working out, I was wondering if you would be willing to teach me something about how you lesson plan.
Of course. Lesson planning, very important. I would be more than happy to work with you on that. And if you're interested, I think it would be a great opportunity for you. Maybe we could work on a co-teaching project sometime throughout the semester, if that's something you feel like you're ready for.
Yeah, I would definitely need some time to get adjusted to the classroom, but that sounds great.
Of course. Great. Well, if you don't have any more questions for me, I have heard all I need to hear.
Okay. All right, well, thank you so much for your time, Miss Russell, and allowing me to come visit your classroom and speak with you for a little bit.
Of course. Thank you, Dylan. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.